Just a reminder, during the processional, you can go to the link on our website, the YouTube link, to view all the seniors. Again, go to our school website to view the link to view all the seniors at this time. That can be found on... Chris, good? All right. Good evening and welcome to the 2020 Pelican Rapids High School Drive-In Commencement. For those who may not know me, I am Brian Korf, principal of Pelican Rapids High School. We are delighted to have you with us on this special occasion to celebrate the class of 2020. Seniors, we are proud to have you graduate this evening and look forward to how you will help make our world a better place. We wish you great success. Before we begin our ceremony, I'd like to introduce our school board and administration. John Carter, School Board Chair. Mike Forsgren, Vice Chair. Ann Peterson, Clerk. Brenda Olson, Treasurer. Brittany Dockin, Director. Greg Larson, Director. And Derek Nelson, Viking Elementary Principal. All these people do a tremendous job to ensure that we have high-quality schools, and I'd like to take this time to recognize and thank them for their work. Thank you also to our teachers, parents, and staff for making an impact in the lives of our graduates. It is tradition for the Pelican Rapids High School commencement ceremony to begin with the superintendent's welcome and introductions. Unfortunately, tonight, this isn't the case. Our awesome leader, our boss, our friend, passed away on April 8th. At this time, please join me in a moment of silence for Dr. Edwin Richardson. Dr. Richardson, thank you for the love, support, and passion that you brought to the Viking Elementary School, the Pelican Rapids School District, and community. We will never forget you. Your legacy will live on forever. What would Dr. Richardson have shared with you this evening? With the help of Dr. Richardson's wife, Kim, and their daughter, Kayla, it is believed that Dr. Richardson would have shared the following messages. Everyone has potential. Every senior in the graduating class of 2020 has potential. You all have potential, and you need to persevere to reach your potential. Dr. Richardson had a passion for education, his students, and staff. He believed in the importance of education and recognized how much his education impacted his life and how it shaped him as a leader. Dr. Richardson's wisdom, experiences, and daughter Kayla inspired his OMP Award, the Oh My Pineapple Award. Graduates, tonight, you all deserve the OMP Award for your perseverance during the unknown times of social distancing, distance learning, and missing out on some important senior memories and events. Continue to persevere. Seniors, we all hope you choose to take the road that leads to awesome. The meaning of awesome will be unique for each one of you. Once you find your road to awesome, it may involve walking on the path less traveled, and it may hurt. However, you must persevere. Be self-disciplined and be prepared to work hard. Make a commitment to choose the road that leads to awesome, one that leads to great things and makes this world a better place. We are hopeful for your future and will enjoy watching you walk on the road that leads to awesome. Hats off to the Pelican Rapids High School class of 2020, and hats off to Dr. Richardson. You all have made us proud. I believe that Dr. Richardson would have ended his speech tonight with something like this. Class of 2020, best of luck to you, and remember, be awesome. Be awesome. At this time, I will call up this year's valedictorian, Brianna Klosky.
Is that good? Okay. Good evening, family, friends, faculty members, and of course, the unforgettable class of 2020. I'm Brianna Klosky, and it's an honor to be standing here today to speak on behalf of the graduating class of the Pelican Rapids High School. Before we take a trip down memory lane, I'd like to thank everyone who has helped us reach this milestone. Whether you're a parent, a teacher, a coach, or played any other impactful role in our journey, I want you to know how much we appreciate every single one of you. The class of 2020 is unforgettable, and so are the memories we've made throughout our 13 years here at Pelican Rapids Elementary and High School. Before I get started, I want to remind my classmates to not dwell on the fact that our senior year came to such an unexpected halt, but remember the many years we were fortunate enough to spend all together. At this time, I'd like to share some of the most memorable moments of our elementary years. It was during these years that we realized how special of a grade we were, although I have a feeling our teachers would have used a different word to describe us. We always kept it interesting, whether we were calling each other odd names like Sprinkles and Squirrel, classifying each other as vampires or werewolves, or even selling duct tape headbands to make a few extra dollars. Out of all of our years at the elementary school, 6th grade is probably the one year we'll always remember. We had a lot of fun in Mrs. Moe's art class that year. Maybe too much fun. I'll never forget taking the gumballs from her gumball machine and drinking all her snow cone flavoring when she wasn't paying attention. Among those things, we also managed to get glitter banned for the rest of the year because we went a little overboard with it. And by little, I mean there was glitter sprinkled across all the hallways and classrooms. We literally left a glitter trail wherever we went. While I look back on 6th grade, I can't help but recall the infamous lecture that Mr. Kuhn delivered to our entire class. He was talking about where we will end up in life, and he proceeded to say we'd all be flipping patties at McDonald's. As I end the portion of my speech reminiscing on our elementary years, let us remember Mr. Kuhn's words and use them as motivation to apply ourselves in whatever we do throughout our lives. Not only did we leave our mark on the elementary school, but the high school as well. I'd say we continued our grades legacy from elementary into high school, considering we were one of the only classes to still have the check system in 9th grade. Some of our check system-worthy memories include getting ourselves stuck in lockers, breaking a ceiling tile in the band room, and stealing M&Ms from the science room that was supposed to be used for a lab the next day. The class of 2020 will go down in history for many reasons, and here are just a few. We started the iconic "ah," which is now used countless times by everyone each day, not to mention that one of our classmates continues to hold the title for Pelican Rapids' greatest dance battle against a Barnesville student. I think some of our guys also hold the record for spraying the most Axe cologne in the junior high hallways. Apart from all the crazy memories I've shared, one of my favorite things about the class of 2020 will always be our unmatched humor. It didn't matter what day it was or what class we were in. We loved getting a laugh out of each other or out of our teachers. Sometimes we went to extreme measures to accomplish this, like putting a grapefruit in Mrs. Burnham's classroom ceiling for a year, or convincing her that one of our teeth had fallen out because we got shoved into a locker. I believe that having a good sense of humor is very important. Having the ability to make light of negative situations is such a valuable life skill to have. I'd like to share a quote from Laura Ingalls Wilder that I thought fit well with our current situation. Wilder says, A good laugh overcomes more difficulties and dissipates more dark clouds than any other one thing. In these past few months, we've all been faced with more adversity than we could ever imagine. I know some days seem darker than others, but whenever you're struggling to see the light at the end of the tunnel, I encourage you all to think about the countless laughs we've shared over the years. We may have had a lot of special experiences taken from us, but the few things that will always remain are the memories we've built together and our unique ability to lift each other up with laughter. And now I would like to welcome my good friend and class salutatorian, Madeline Guler.
Hello everyone, my name is Maddie Guler. The class of 2020 would like to say a thank you to our school staff, the administration, our families, and the entire Pelican Rapids community. We are very grateful for the foundation you laid for us. Your encouragement, guidance, and support will not be forgotten. Oh my pineapple. Who would have ever thought that you would see, or we would be, graduating in a parking lot with our families sitting in cars and our friends watching the live stream. Life in quarantine has meant a lot of change and canceled plans for everyone, but I'd be lying if I said we, as seniors, haven't been disappointed by losing face-to-face classes, extracurricular activities, graduation traditions, prom, and hugging our friends. It's not what we envisioned, but it will definitely be a time and a ceremony to remember. Last fall, we walked through the doors of Pelican Rapids High School, filled with optimism and excitement. We were ready to make the most of our senior year, having the best time celebrating everything the next months would hold. Our world as we knew it was suddenly shaken this spring by COVID-19 and Dr. Richardson's unexpected death. Life sometimes has a different and discreet way of teaching us how to overcome challenges. We might wonder why certain challenges face us, but we are realizing that they shape us. On March 16th, we had our last day of high school without even knowing it. In a blink, it was pulled out from underneath us. We were in the home stretch. We were ready to sprint to the finish line. Instantly, it was like the race was called off. Our caps and gowns were ready, and we were looking forward to walking across the stage to receive our diplomas. On April 9th, we woke to the terrible sad news that our beloved superintendent, Dr. Richardson, had died suddenly. Our sadness is warranted, as this has made us realize that nothing in life is promised. Dr. Richardson's kindness and compassion, along with his boundless positive energy and his daily good deeds, are just a few of the top life lessons he taught us in his most passionate way. Life is filled with unexpected moments, and it's how we respond to them that defines who we are. We never know how events are going to affect us, but these significant back-to-back experiences hit hard, and yet the silver lining is they taught us valuable lessons that could have not been taught in a classroom. We can't plan for days like these. We have felt so many emotions and have realized that it's okay to feel discouraged, confused, frustrated, down in the dumps, and sad. But we will not crumble under these circumstances. We will persist, persevere, and overcome because we are resilient. Lessons learned from Dr. Richardson's death and from this pandemic will make us stronger and better. We have learned to cherish our family and friends, to be grateful for the small things in life, to make the most of every single day, because every single day is a gift. That when life gives you lemons, you should make lemonade, to wash your hands, to be awesome, and to find your passion. To our school staff, as you know, our class is filled with a variety of personalities and character, and sometimes we weren't always the best behaved. You fostered our potential, stretched our imaginations, and challenged us academically. To our parents and families, you have been our biggest fans and our toughest critics. Because of your timeless wisdom and unconditional love, you have given us confidence to be our best authentic self. And finally, to my classmates, we as a class have enriched each other's lives with diversity, friendships, and unforgettable memories. We have grown as individuals, and now that our time at PRHS is concluding, we are ready to venture out and make a difference in this world. If I could give you one piece of valuable advice, it would be to always be a lifelong learner. Like, you really need to keep practicing your TikToks. Whatever direction or path we choose, let's remember who we are, where we came from, and embrace being ourselves. Let's chase our dreams and never give up hope or cut ourselves short. Let's focus on positive attitudes and strive for excellence in all we say and do. Never ever give up, and never forget that each and every single one of us matter. Let's celebrate, smile, and be proud. This is a great accomplishment. Let's go out into this big, beautiful, and bizarre world and put our best foot forward, because the world needs us. Congrats to the COVID class.
Before the recognition of the class of 2020, I'd like to thank a few people. Thank you to Mr. Nelson, Mr. Steves, Mr. Tolfson, Mrs. Carlson, Mrs. Verdorn, Mrs. Erickson, Mrs. Hoodley, Mr. Christensen for setting up and decorating the stage, and Mr. Bergeman. Thank you to the Farmer's Elevator for this trailer to use as a stage. Mr. Dave Johnson for the sound system, and Mr. Haugrud and Chris Hovden setting up the live stream. Also, thank you to Ms. Anderson for her work with the student speeches, and thank you to the local law enforcement for leading us in the parade. At this time, I'd like to thank all parents, guardians, and grandparents of the students of the class of 2020. The class of 2020 would like to take this moment to thank all of you for your support and encouragement. Let's give the parents, guardians, and grandparents a round of applause. We want to thank all the men and women who have served our country in the military, in the past, and in the present. There are 2 students in the class of 2020 who plan to serve our country. I'd like to recognize Noah Ballard and Adam Hoover. Thank you to Noah Ballard and Adam Hoover for serving our country. Let's show our appreciation with a round of applause. I'd like to call your attention to those students wearing blue and gold cords. In addition to maintaining a 3.5 cumulative grade point average, these students have been recognized for their character, leadership, and service as members of the Minnesota Honor Society. They are wearing blue and gold honor cords. I'd like these students to receive a round of applause. At this time, I'd like to refer to tonight's graduation program. The students with a single asterisk behind their name have maintained a 3.0 cumulative grade point average during grades 9 through 12 of their high school career. They are wearing gold cords tonight. Please acknowledge their efforts with a round of applause. This year, as in the past, I'd like to recognize the students who have 2 asterisks behind their name. These students are the top 10% academically of this year's class. They have maintained a 3.8 or higher GPA for their 4-year career. I'd like to congratulate the following students: Riley Berg, Brianna Klosky, Alice Erdman, Madeline Guler, Nicole Martinez, Kirby Nelson, Logan Petznick, and Abigail Severson. Congratulations to those students. Let's give them a round of applause. At the graduation ceremony, Pelican Rapids High School recognizes all-around student efforts by awarding the AAA Award. The AAA Award is awarded on the local, district, region, and state levels in the state of Minnesota to the female and male senior students who excel in the areas of academics, athletics, fine arts, and community volunteerism. The names of the winners are engraved each year on a plaque, which is displayed in the high school office. This year's female winner is Madeline Guler, and this year's male winner is Kirby Nelson. Congratulations. It is my pleasure to present awards to the Salutatorian and Valedictorian of the class of 2020. The winners of these awards have attained the highest scholastic averages in this year's class. The Salutatorian Award goes to Madeline Guler, and the Valedictorian Award goes to Brianna Kolosky. Congratulations, Madeline and Brianna. Along with academic achievements, members of the class of 2020 excelled in extracurricular activity achievements, which are represented by some of the team plaques on the stage tonight. The football team advanced to the Fargo Dome and were section runner-up. The girls' basketball team was Harlow Lakes Conference champions for the second year in a row. The girls' team defeated Fergus Falls with a last-second shot made by Maddie Guler to win the Section 8AA championship and advance to the consolation championship game at the state girls basketball tournament. The class of 2020 also had many individual accomplishments over the last 6 years, such as Kirby Nelson earning a trip to the state speech meet, Alan Villagomez scoring the first soccer goal in program history, Ellie Johnson advancing to 2 state golf tournaments, Maddie Ziebel earning 3 trips to the state wrestling tournament, David Johnson earning 4 trips to the state cross-country meet, Abby Severson earning 3 trips to the state cross-country meet, Abby Severson, Autumn Gummeringer, Mandy Soley, and Maddie Guler qualifying for the 2016 state cross-country meet. In track, Riley Berg earned 3 trips to the state track meet in the high jump. And the 2019 4x400 meter relay team won the state title. This championship relay team included seniors Maddie Guler and Abby Severson. Thank you to all of you who participated in extracurricular activities and represented the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Class of 2020, if you're off to college, off to the military, or off to the workforce, continue to set goals, continue to enjoy every day, and never give up. I wish you the best of luck, and remember, once a Viking, always a Viking. Now I'd like to introduce our Pelican Rapids School Board Chairman, Mr. John Carger, who will be sharing a few remarks and will be presenting diplomas to the seniors.
Thank you. You know, this mask, it does a pretty good job of hiding my lips so I can lip sync. I've got something recorded here, so I'll just put on this mask and we can all listen. So anyway, on behalf of the Board of Education, I want to thank all of you for coming to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2020. In addition, I want to thank our volunteers and our staff for coordinating and setting up our parking lot celebration, and our parents for being so flexible and adaptable for this outdoor graduation. Lastly, I want to thank Principal Brian Korf and our student speakers for their kind words regarding Dr. Richardson. He will definitely be missed. So it's often said that it takes a village to raise a child. While there are deeper meanings to this phrase, we can reflect a little on our village. In our village, we have dedicated staff that go above and beyond to educate the whole child, and it's always visible in the success of you, our students. We have students who are leaders in the school and in our community, and clearly it's apparent with the awards and accomplishments this class has this year that it is visible. We have a community that is supportive of their educational system and its students. One good example is last night's community parade. And perhaps the most important, we have parents who are vested and committed to their child's education, and without you, our school cannot succeed. We are a community that comes together to celebrate in the good times and we are a community that bands together in the tough times. We've experienced both this year. Yet, while there are far better things ahead than what you leave behind, one thing you'll always look back at is your village. When you look back, there you will find a sense of pride, Pelican Viking pride. I want to say congratulations to the Pelican Rapids class of 2020. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Karger. Mr. Chairman, I certify that these members of the Pelican Rapids High School class of 2020 have met the requirements of the Pelican Rapids School District and the state of Minnesota to participate in the 2020 graduation ceremony. The students with the last names of A through J, again, the students with the last names of A through J, please walk to your yard sign. Please remember the social distancing guidelines. At this time, students with the last names A through J, please walk to your yard sign.
You want both over there?
Okay, so we'll have them walk here, and then when they get to here, I'll say their name. That sound good? Are we ready? It looks like we have. Yeah, I think we're good. You'll let Mr. Bergman know, right? All right. You can grab the first one. Yep, grab the first one. Farhia Isak Aden. Oh, take a picture right there. At the X. Look at the X. Stand in the X. Look right there. Yep. Look right there. Right there. Yep. Oh. Right there. Amina Aden Ahmed. Izzadeen Yusuf Ahmed. Fardosa Mohamud Ali. Stand the X. Yeah. There you go. Yep. Yep, right down there. I'm gonna guide her. Yep. Hodo Muhammad Ali. Sherry, hold her. Kimberly Leah Arnson. Noemi Beza. Noah Stephen Ballard. Riley Ray Berg. Samantha Rose Blakeway. Brianna Joe Klosky. Oscar Diaz. Maxwell Seif Dykoff. Alice Faith Erdman. Janae Elaine Femling. Haley Sue Fitzgerald. Marcos Franco Romero. Obet Franco Hernandez. Madeline Ann Guler. Autumn Rain Gumringer. Peter Marcel Gutierrez Farias. Ahmed Abdi Samad Hashi. Lul Mohamud Hassan. Suad Abdullahi Hassan. We got more coming here. Emma Marie Haugrud. Caitlin Melody Haugrud. Tyler Ernest Haugrud. Smile. Adam Robert Hoover. Abdi Fatah Abdullahi Issi. Ellie Elizabeth Johnson. David Robert Johnston. Craig Allen Jones. At this time, students with the last names of K through Z, please walk to your yard sign. Again, at this time, students with the last names of K through Z, please walk to your yard sign. Please remember the social distancing guidelines. There's the drone up above. Look up, look up. The drone is up, is taking pictures. Let's go, drone. Jared Christopher Kikaha. Abdi Ahmed Khalif. Emma Louise Kress. Anna Marie Coons. Sadie Lemus. Francisco Lux Chazelle. Isho Farah Malin. Nicole Lynn Martinez. Wait, Ishmael, Mrs. We're done. Ishmael. Ishmael, yep. Yep. Oh, take a picture. Start on that X. That's good. We'll let it go. Ishmael Mahia. Asma Shakir Mohamud. Alexander William Moats. Kirby Dwayne Nelson. Spencer Allen Oki. Matthew Charles Osborne. Ivy May Ott. Riley Elizabeth Paulson. Marco Antonio Perez. Jeffrey Armando Perez Garcia. Logan Aaron Petznick. Timothy Curtis Rustan Jr. Kosar Nur Saeed. Britta Ann Seipel. Mandolin Ray Soley. Jenna Danielle Stetz. Haley Morgan Seitzma. Abigail Marie Severson. Brecken Carly Thorson. Jenny Zui Tron. Alan Alexis V. Gomez Franco. Crystal Irene V. Gomez. Emily Mai Vo. Natalie Rose Williams. Axel Zavala Martinez. Matthew Ray Ziebel. And then they can come back and get the yard signs and cup?
Yeah. Just a reminder to come back
Okay, yep.
after
Okay.
this evening.
Congratulations, Pelican Rapids High School class of 2020 graduates. At this time, the local law enforcement will lead all seniors and their families through one last parade through town. Reminder, few reminders, you will be excused by row. You'll be exiting the south side of the parking lot. You will turn in your cap, gown, and gold cords. Again, as you're leaving the parking lot, you'll turn in your cap, gown, and gold cords. Congratulations, class of 2020, and best of luck. Thank you.